What's the way forward for global markets and Asian markets from these levels? Let's discuss that with Peter Cardillo, Chief Market Economist with Rockwell Global Capital. Peter, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Peter, what explains Friday's surge?
Well, there's no question. I think, the markets were taken by surprise in a sense that there was an accord from the EU group, and basically what it does, the latest accord is basically lessens and eases some of the pressures, especially in Italy and Spain, and obviously I'm referring to the spreads. And reason being is that Germany basically took a step backward and was somewhat more lenient towards growth as opposed to austerity. But the key, obviously, is the fact that they will now be able to borrow against some of the funds if necessary. And this was a victory, obviously, for Mario Monti, Italy's prime minister, who basically was very much in favor of that, along with France and Spain. So in that sense, I think what the market's now looking at is probably 6 to 8 months down the road, we could see euro bonds come into creation.
Peter, what is it that analysts are talking about the Asian markets, in particular China, because we've seen the manufacturing PMI just come in for the month of June, and that has come in a little lower on a month-on-month basis at 48.2 versus 48.4 the previous month.
Well, there's no question that, the manufacturing sector slowed down, but it's still basically, if you look over year to year, it's still above 50, and it actually came in a little bit better than expectations. So the bottom line is that growth is slowing. It has slowed, but it's still in a growth mode, and that's the key. So if you look at the Asian markets, which are basically continuing to move higher, I think is responding to the fact that is responding to the euro deal, and of course to China's latest numbers that still show growth, but obviously slower growth.
All right, Peter, really appreciate the time, and thank you for your thoughts.